Hi and welcome to Real Reviews. My name's Martin Carr and today I'm going to be talking about a little indie drama called The Almond and the Seahorse, which features Rebel Wilson's first dramatic role outside of normal stereotypical sort of comedy sidekick pitch perfect routine, which to be fair has done her very proud. It is written by Kate O'Reilly, who is a renowned playwright who works primarily in the disabled arts, culture, environment and community. So let's dive right into that, shall we? So, as I said, The Almond and the Seahorse is a little independent drama. It's co-directed by Kellen Jones, who also stars as Joe, takes a central role of Joe in the film, alongside Tom Stern, who is and remains director of photography for Clint Eastwood, has worked with him on films including Flags of Our Fathers and Mystic River. Essentially, the film is a two-hander between Sarah, played by Rebel Wilson, and Joe, who's played by Kellen Jones, and also Tony, played by Charlotte Gainsborough, who is best known for working with Lars von Trier on films including Nymphomaniac Part 1 and 2 and Antichrist with Willem Dafoe. She is the partner of Alice Lowe, who plays Kath in the film. And Kath and Joe suffer from, should we say, brain injury, severe brain trauma. And essentially it charts their relationship and their progression through the film. So that's essentially it. Let's dive into it and see if it's any good. So for me, I really like this film. I like it because, you know, it is all about characters. It's all about building relationships on screen and building organic moments. And the way that Sarah and Joe and Tony and Kath deal with the relationship as it disintegrates, as Joe slowly but surely sort of loses pieces of himself, and it's sort of Sarah's the way she sort of like tries to cope with that. Also the connection that she makes with Tony in terms of a support group. I think Mira Sayal, who plays Dr. Farmer, who people will know, has been around quite a while. She's a very very good character actress. I think it really is very compassionate about the way it deals with the subject matter. I think it's a brave play. It does feel like it's been adapted from a play, so it does feel rather stilted to a degree. But then again, you could look at anything. You can look at Neil LaBute plays, you can look at David Mamet plays, you could look at Glenn Ross in terms of like the adaptation, or you can look at Patrick Marber in terms of Closer, which again deals with relationships, but obviously without the disability angle thrown in there. They all feel stagey. So, you know, this isn't taking anything away from The Almond and the Seahorse. I will let people guess the significance of the title because there is a reason for it. But it's interesting to see Rebel Wilson outside of, you know, having all of her faculties available to her, where she has to be dramatic, she has to up her game because Charlotte Gainsborough eats her alive on screen if she's not careful. And that's the pleasure that's to be had from this little indie film. And I think ultimately you need to go in with that in mind. So I would recommend it. For me, it really works, and if you can find it either in selected cinemas or you can find it on demand, then I would recommend it. Stick with it, stay with it, and let it grow. Let it sort of, you know, really engage with it. And I think it'll really work. So that's my take on Almond and Seahorse. Right, let's move on. Right, so as I said, The Almond and the Seahorse is out now in selected cinemas and available on demand. It is worth your time. Please do try and track it down. This has been Real Reviews. I remain, as ever, Martin Carr. If you've liked the video, then please click on the thumb thing and like the video. If you'd like to subscribe, there's a subscription button there as well. It's not too far away. Click on that as well. That would be appreciated. If you'd like to leave some comments, a comment, anything you like, there's a little box below the video. Just drop it in the comments below, and we can go from there. So until we talk again, take care. Cheers. Bye.